Oh, thank you very much. Welcome to my live chat. So today is our healthy lifestyle support group, but you're more than welcome to join in. Starting at 7, I'm just waiting for some other people to come on board. Thank you for showing some love. I'm gonna go check out your channel here. Okay, I'm already subscribed and my notification button is already clicked. Let's see what you have on your channel. Looks like some interesting story time. I'm gonna have to make sure I go back and check those out. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. So it's still 6 minutes before other people join in. You can hang around or you can jump back on. You're welcome. Let's see. My hair is looking a mess. Come on in. Come on in. When you come in, don't forget to thumbs up the live. Share it out. This is the healthy lifestyle change support group check-in. Turn that down a little bit, honey, so you don't hear it over the live. Thanks. So far, so good. I had been having internet issues and I had to upgrade my internet speed, get a new phone. It wasn't holding the speed, so I upgraded my phone, upgraded my internet speed, and next I'll be upgrading and getting myself a new laptop. That's next on my list. So I'm going to sit here and hope some people come in this evening. It was a last minute decision to do this live. I see 3 people in the chat, 1 thumbs up. Can those other 2 people give me a thumbs up? Okay, 3 thumbs up. Thank you. How's everybody doing today? Well, this evening. How was your day? Mine was spent all day at work. It's really getting a little cold here in Pittsburgh. We've had a fairly nice winter, but the weather seems like it's getting ready to change. But only a couple more weeks till spring, so overall, we've had a good winter here. But for some reason today, I was so tired at work. All I wanted to do was I wanted to sleep at work. I had to like get up away from my desk several times and walk around just to just to stay awake. So I don't know why that happens. I got enough sleep last night, but apparently it wasn't enough because I still went to work tired. 4 people in the chat. Can I get another thumbs up for 4? Can I get another thumbs up for 4? All right, it's 7 o'clock. Let's see if these ladies are going to come into the live and chat about our healthy lifestyle support group. If not, I'll just sit here and talk. Let's see. I'm going to grab the other phone, see if I can think of some things here. Hmm. Let's see. Would you rather? Funny, hilarious questions. Would you rather? Ah, here we go. Let's see. Would you rather have to announce to everyone around you whenever you have, would you rather have to announce to everyone around you that you have to fart or pee in your pants daily? I'd rather announce that I'd have to fart. I ain't gonna pee in my pants daily. Let's see. Would you rather fight 100 duck size duck size horses or one horse sized duck? Hey, Deborah Glad Tidings, how are you today? Welcome to my live chat. So this chat, it's supposed to be a group of us ladies that's doing a healthy lifestyle change, and it's a healthy lifestyle support group check-in. But you're more than welcome to be here. So until they get here, I'm going to be reading some would you rather questions. So my next question is, would you rather be a tree or have to live in a tree for the rest of your life? Would you rather be a tree or live in a tree for the rest of your life? I'd rather live in a tree the rest of my life. Yeah, I'd rather live in a tree the rest of my life. Here's the next one. You're in a crowded room. Would you rather fart loudly and everyone laughs at you, or be the only one laughing obnoxiously when someone else farts? I'd rather laugh obnoxiously when someone else farts. I don't want to be the one farting and everybody's laughing at me. Would you rather begin every sentence with, hey, idiot, or every sentence with, ha ha, I was just kidding? Would you rather begin every sentence with, hey, idiot, or ha ha, I was just kidding? Yeah, me too. I think calling somebody an idiot might cause a fight to happen. Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or live let me read that again. Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or live 10 lives that last 100 years each? Um, they total about the same. So I'll do the 10 lives that last 100 years each. Hey, African. Hey, African News TV. How are you today? Welcome to my live chat. I think I connected with you today, this morning. Well, this morning here in Pittsburgh. How are you doing today? African News TV. How are you today? So this is supposed to have been a live support group, but no one's showing up. So I'm reading some would you rather questions. And my next question, Would you rather be without elbows or without knees? Would you rather be without elbows or without knees? So would you rather have knees or elbows? Without elbows or without knees? Hey Beverly, how are you today, dear? How are you doing? So you rather live without elbows? Let's see. Either way, if you don't have any elbows, that's weird. And trying to walk without being able to bend, having no knees, that's weird also. Thanks for coming in, Deborah. I mean, Beverly, I'm sorry. She Loves Planners by Beverly. You guys be sure that you show some love to each other. Let's see, next question. Oh, would you rather fart really loud or poop your pants silently? I'd rather fart real loud. I don't want to poop in my pants. Fart real loud, get it over with. Let everybody laugh at you. Let everybody make fun at you. Yeah, fart. That's what I said. Fart real loud. I'm looking down here at my phone for everybody's answer because the camera up there is kind of far away. Yep, I'd rather fart real loud. Oh, would you rather have, now, I didn't make up these questions, I just picked them at random. Would you rather have diarrhea every day for the next 3 months or be constipated every day for the next 3 months? First of all, that's gross. But I'd rather have diarrhea every day for the next 3 months rather than to be constipated for the next 3 months. Yeah, diarrhea. I'd rather have diarrhea too. Next, would you rather use eye drops? Ooh, would you rather use eye drops made of vinegar or toilet paper made from sandpaper? Eye drops made with vinegar or toilet paper made from sandpaper. Mm. Toilet paper made from sandpaper. I don't want nobody messing up my eyes. I'd rather have the rough butt than burny eyes. I know, but you gotta pick one. You can't say neither. So if I had to choose, I'd definitely take the sandpaper. Next question. Yeah, sandpaper. Can you imagine eye drops made from vinegar? Hey, Dana, how are you, love? Are you feeling better? I hope you're feeling better, Dana. Thank you for coming to my live. Aw, that was a beautiful tablescape you did for two in front of your fireplace. That was really nice. Oh, hello, Miss Congeniality. How are you today? Thank you for dropping by. Oh, that's good to know. Good. I hope you continue to have a speedy recovery. Next, would you rather be a clown who distracts the bull or the cowboy who rides the bull? Would you rather be a clown that distracts the bull or the cowboy that rides the bull? No problem, Miss Congeniality. I think I'd rather be the cowboy that rides the bull. I always wonder what that was like. Yeah, I'd rather be the cowboy too that rides the bull. I don't want to be the clown that distract the bull. Never. Everybody's saying the clown, I mean the cowboy. Oh, wait a minute. Deborah, you want to be the clown that distracts the bull. That's dangerous, but brave. You got some courage there. The next, would you rather have to go to the bathroom in a giant litter box in your house or anywhere you want except for outside? Anywhere I want except for outside. Not in a giant litter box in my house. Yeah, writing is too because you can get tossed and thrown and everything else. Maybe if it was a mechanical bull, I'd try the mechanical bull. That seems like it might be fun. Oh, have you rode a mechanical bull before, Dana? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. Oh, a real one. I no, I wouldn't want to ride a real one at all. Let's see. Next question. Would you rather have your breath smell like a bad fart or have your laugh sound like a fart? My laugh sounds like a fart. I'd rather have my laugh to sound like a fart. I don't want my breath smelling like a fart. These are some crazy questions. And again, I just went online and picked would you rather questions, and that's what came up. Let's see. So, would you rather have your breath smell like a bad fart or have your laugh sound like a fart? Oh, you said your laugh sound like a fart. I don't blame you. Um, would you rather have bad breath or smelly feet? I'd rather have smelly feet. Put my shoe on, tie my shoe up, lace it up. Nobody else will smell it until I take them off when I get home. I don't want to have bad breath. So, would you rather have bad breath or smelly feet? Smelly feet. Bad breath because you could gargle. Now, what if the feet stayed smelly? I'd rather have smelly feet, not bad breath. Only because I talk to the public all day. So I'm talking to people all day, and I don't want them to be doing like this. Would you rather go about your normal day naked or fall asleep for a year? I'd rather go about my normal day naked. I don't want to sleep for a year. I could miss out on a lot. So I'd rather go about my normal day naked So the question was, would you rather go about your normal day naked or fall asleep for a year? Let's see. A lifetime supply of scope. But you would be asleep for a year. You don't think you'll miss out on family things, different things like that? Oh, sleep, it evades me. Laugh out loud. You got to find ways to get more sleep. The more sleep, the healthier you are. Well, it's part of the healing process of our bodies overnight, during the day, whenever we go to sleep. Sleep is part of the healing process. Next one. Would you, oh, I'm sorry, I had a long day at work today. Would you rather always take a cold shower or sleep an hour less than you need to be fully rested? Sleep an hour less than I need to be fully rested. I mean, I don't sleep long through the night anyway, so not as much as I would like to. Yeah, I'd rather sleep less also. Uh, hey, 1SP, how are you doing today? Good evening to you also. Um, Next question is, would you rather always wear earmuffs or nose plugs? Would you rather always wear earmuffs or a nose plug? I'd rather always wear earmuffs because I can bling those out, make me look like a diva wearing my earmuffs, but I don't want nothing sticking out my nose. Everybody say hello to 1SP. He's one of my moderators. Make sure you go over and check out his channel for some excellent spiritual guidance. He has a lot of great content um, for spiritual empowerment. Earmuffs, of course, it's a military thing. Did you guys wear earmuffs, honey, in the military? Oh, earplugs. You wore earplugs. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. I love looking at your channel, getting some spiritual inspiration from you. You out? You getting ready to go? My husband's getting ready to leave. He was in the military, 1SP. He was in the military for 22 years, and he suffers with sleep apnea. So today he's going to take an overnight sleep apnea test. So he's on his way um, to check into the VA hospital to have his sleep apnea test done tonight, and then they'll give him the results of his test in the morning. So he's already service connected for it, but it seems to be getting worse, so he's going to be re-evaluated. Yes, I'm counting down to my retirement too. I was just talking about that to my husband today, and I told him that I really think the end of this year is going to be it, because I told myself whenever a light clicks and tells me it's time, then it's time. And I'm getting to the point. Yes, this will be his second or third sleep study, honey. This will be his second sleep study. He did have one previously, and like I say, he was service connected. He got service connected for that, but because it seems like it's starting to progress, he's going to have a second sleep study done tonight. Yes, he does. It's a CPAP, right, honey? Yes, he sleeps with a CPAP machine on every night. Yeah, he can't get a good night's sleep without the machine either. I mean, I can't even get a good night's sleep if he doesn't wear the CPAP machine. So yeah, he wears that faithfully every night before he goes to bed to help him sleep. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe. Text me when you get to the hospital. Oh, you have sleep apnea also. One of the guys, one SP, he was in the military. You have sleep apnea also, one SP? Yeah. Huh? Just lock the bottom lock. I'll lock it. He said that you're in his prayers. Thank you. He said thank you. He called you Mr. Budget. Fabulous designs on a budget, Mr. Budget. He laughed. Love you too. So I'm gonna be home alone tonight in this house all by myself. It's gonna be kind of weird. I haven't lived alone since before we got married. Before we got married, we lived in separate homes. Nah. When you get used to sleeping with somebody in the same bed, I mean, I'll sleep good. I'll get a good night's sleep, but I'll get a good night's sleep in the bed, but just like being in the house, it just seems weird. It's like every little sound you hear, any sound you hear outside, it kind of like wakes me up and I tune into it. It's just a strange, it's a strange feeling. But yeah, I don't know where my I don't know where my support group ladies are. I hope I didn't say that I was gonna be live Thursday. Let me look. I might be on the live the wrong day. Let me go in and check. Nope, Wednesday, 7 p.m. But I understand people do have things to do sometimes. I'm sure you do. How old are your babies? My son is 30, and it was the same way as he got older. and he'd get up, get off to school to himself. And that's when my job, I was rotating shifts. It was just so peaceful and quiet when he wasn't here. And I enjoyed that. But then as he got older, like in his teenage years, and get his part-time job and things like that, and if he worked a night job and then he came home and I would be asleep, I started missing that. 12 and 7. Yeah, that 12-year-old getting ready to, that age is gonna fly by. 12 and 7 though, that's a good age. They need guidance, but they can possibly get up and fix their own breakfast and do different things like that. But it's funny, when my son moved out, he moved out when he was, let's see, 21. He moved out, and him and his cousin, that's 21, they're 4 months apart. They moved in and got an apartment together. And it was just so awkward because he moved out and it was like my baby's gone. I was home alone, living by myself, and empty nester. I wasn't married then at the time, and it was just so weird being in a house by yourself. But after about maybe 3 weeks, I was loving it. I was loving it. Didn't have to worry about dishes, because it was just me. Whatever I mess up, I wouldn't even use the dishwasher because it was just me. I'd wash the dishes. The dishes didn't have to do a lot of grocery shopping. Um, didn't have to worry about clothes still in the dryers, clothes still in the wash machine. Um, the noise from his what's that PlayStation game where you can chat with people in different states and everything. I didn't have to worry about that. Let me turn down this TV. I went to turn the TV down. I mean, I don't know what the content is, but I don't want YouTube to give me no strike on this live. Let's see. I can have the house clean, spotless, and smell the aroma of the dinner that I cook without anyone stopping me. Sometimes when I clean their room and clean their clothes, I look at their pictures. I reminisce on the memories that I do have them. Yeah. Good evening, Deborah. How are you today? Welcome to my live. Give me a thumbs up, please. I appreciate it. How are you today? So we started off playing Would You Rather, but kind of now we're reminiscing on our children. My son is 30, and one SP, he has a 12 and a 7-year old. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I kind of like, that's good. Reminisce on when he was younger, when he was living at home, and when I look back on everything, I really, they grow up so fast, because when I look back on him growing up, and if I see some pictures, I'll look back and I was like, wow, he's 30 now. I can't believe it. He's 30, um, working. Him and his girlfriend have their own townhouse, and it's like where he used to have all the time in the world for me. I can just call him up. We can go to lunch, go out to dinner together, and do things. He doesn't have time for me anymore like that. It's almost like we have to plan things where before we used to could do things on the spur of the moment, but now all his time goes to his girlfriend, which I love her to death. I couldn't have picked a better young lady for him. Yes, that is so true. That is so true, Deborah. How old is Katie? Dana, how old is Katie? Yes, Deborah, my son is 30 and he's an only child. I wish I would have, now that I look back on things, I wish I would have had more kids, but he's the only child and he's 30. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. 13. Okay, Dana. Yeah, I must say I raised a wonderful young man. Now, his father was very present in his life, even though we weren't together. Um, so we kind of co-parented, and he'd get him every other weekend. He'd get him a month in the summer. He would get him. We would alternate the holidays. I'd get him Christmas this year. He'd have him for Christmas break the next year. Oh, that's cute, Dana. I kind of do that to my son and his girlfriend Raquel. I'll call her up and say, "I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks. I missed you," and it's the same. I don't have any grandkids. I wish I did have some grandkids, but I'll wait and let them give me grandkids at their pace. Oh, your son's a veteran, Dana. What branch of the service is he in? We were just talking because my husband, he's 22 or 23 years retired military. And now we both work for the VA hospital. I've been at the VA hospital for 30, it'll be 32 years this year. Thank you very much, King, for that compliment. Okay, Army. My husband was, I think, Army and Marine. He was Army and Marine. So he had some split service time. And then after he got out of the service, he was actually a recruiter. So he was a recruiter before he started working at the VA hospital. That's where I met him on the job. And I used to always say, "Oh, I'll never date anybody on the job." But I guess God put him there and put me there for a reason. And that's how we met on the job. And the ironic thing, I was doing a training class for new employees, and he was in that training class. I do remember him in that training class, and fast forward 2 years later. So after the training class, I hadn't saw him. I was just training new employees. Fast forward 2 years later, he was working at the time in the housekeeping department, and he happened to come by. Oh, we casually chit chatted, and then over time he would stop by my office. We sit down, talk, and then when we started dating, he actually told me when he saw me in that training class, he said, I would really like to get to know that young lady. I never knew that. And when I look back on it, I'm like, he was in that class. Now I remember him. So that's why I always say God put us in a room together, but said it wasn't time. And then fast forward 2 to 3 years later, we ended up dating and our relationship progressed and we ended up getting married. Yeah, my son, he texts me. He'll text me every day. And before I had an Android, which right here is my old Android phone. I had an Android, so I couldn't FaceTime on this phone. But now that I got a an iPhone, I can face we can FaceTime each other. Cause he called me the one day, hey, we can FaceTime each other. And I'm like, FaceTime? I don't know how to do that. He said, we can FaceTime. I said, well, how do you do it? So he told me how to go and log on to FaceTime him. Yeah, thank you. That was a true love story. I was at the point where, I had got fed up with men and I just didn't want to date anybody. I had one male friend that was just a friend, and every now and then we'd go out get something to eat, maybe go to the movies, go to a comedy club or something like that. But for some reason, I was not interested in him in that way because we had been friends for so long. I just enjoyed his company as a friend, no romantic interest at all. So I was done with guys. I was done. So gave myself a break for a couple years and God blessed me with a wonderful man. I must say. So I'm really happy about that. And Dana, I love that fireplace that you had where you had your table setting at. I like those is that's a log burning fireplace. It's starting to pour down rain here. I can hear it too. We're gonna get that snow sooner or later. I was hoping we weren't gonna get it, but it's coming. So my ladies didn't come on, so let's see. What did 1SP say? Yeah, I was stuck in a friend zone. I just wanted to be somebody's friend. I wanted somebody to just hang out with, go out to eat and go to the movies. Um, if there was any functions going on, a date on ready, hit the pause button. Hey, my company is having this event. I need a date. Somebody to just go and hang out with. He was okay with it. He was okay with it. He was an excellent man. I mean, very well educated, worked for the Board of Education system, but I just didn't have no interest in him. Any of you ever been that way where somebody that you're really compatible with, but you just weren't interested in them like that? Okay, I like that wood stove. I like the way they're made. Real life, exactly. Real life. I've done some videos that I look back at later and I'm like, oh wow, why was that in the video, or why was that in the video, or why didn't I clean that area? Now sometimes now, like when I'm doing certain tablescapes, I'll look around my surroundings, or I'll try and film around it. Oh, that's no problem, Deborah. I appreciate that you're still here. Yes, he did. I'm his queen of purpose. I don't blame you, Dana. I would love the free heat also. I keep telling my husband that I wanna move. I wanna move into a place with a log burning or wood burning fireplace. He doesn't want to move. I want to move to like a condo or a townhouse. Something not as big. So my house is it's a Cape Cod style home, but they built on an addition to the back end of the house. So when you come into the house, it's a lot larger on the inside than what it looks like on the outside. And because we're getting older, not that old, but older, mature, and because I'm thinking about retiring, I just want to downsize to like a small condo townhouse, like maybe a two, maybe a three bedroom, or a two-bedroom and a bungalow, something like that. I also want to move out of state to North Carolina. He keeps telling me he'll move to North Carolina, but not for 5 more years when he can retire. But I don't want to wait 5 years. I want to move like in the next year, but I can't convince him. And let's see. I understand, Deborah, but thank you for serving. Oh, and thank you for serving 1SP. It sounds like a plan, but I want to move like now, but something that I've learned when you're married, that it's a partnership, and you have to give and take. What I may want, I can't always have it my way anymore like I would when I was single. I have to compromise. So at the compromising stage, it's hard, it's difficult, but I'm going to compromise with them. I'm going to try and wait it out. I mean, I did blurt out to him, if you don't want to move, then I'll just move by myself. I know that that was wrong, because the first opportunity that he had to throw it back at me, he did. I don't blame him, because I probably would have did the same thing. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I probably would have said the same thing to him. If he said something like, "Well, I'll just buy a house on my own," and yeah, I probably would have came back at him. "Oh, you gonna buy a house on your own? Then go ahead and do it then." But I'm learning to love my house again. I mean, I love my house. I just want something smaller. It just seems like I keep accumulating stuff, because I do DIYs, because I do tablescapes. I mean, I'm getting ready to get rid of some of those dishes and give them to my great nephew that's getting ready to get his apartment for the first time in his life. He's 21. He's getting ready to get his first apartment. So I'm going to give him about 3 sets of the dishes, 3 or 4 sets, and then I can just slowly, you know, buy more as I go. So out with some, in with some, get rid of some colors that I probably don't even really use. I'm going to pray about that one, SP. I am going to pray about that. I mean, other than that, I'm fine. I just want to move to a more warmer climate. I want to move somewhere where it's warmer because it gets cold here. And I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, where it was super cold. And then I moved here to Pittsburgh, where it gets cold, but not as cold as like Michigan and Ohio. So I'm all right with that. But I just want to move to the South, Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere in that area. But one thing I do understand, his mother is still living, and his mother lives here in Pittsburgh, and she's in her 80s. My mother will be 85 this year, and she lives in Michigan. So if we move south, we're moving either further away from our only living parents. And then, wait, I need a drink. My throat's getting dry. So if something happens to them, we have a longer way to travel. Ain't that the truth, Dana? I got so much stuff that I just need to, oh God, I just need to stop buying. I'll buy and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this DIY with this. I'm gonna do this DIY with that. I'm gonna do this DIY with this." And then I find that I just don't have the time to do it. Oh, Oklahoma doesn't get cold. Doesn't get that cold either. Yep, that's the way to do it. Bear gifts for housewarming. Get rid of the stuff that you got. Like I was telling him, I got plenty of curtains he can get. I got dishes, glasses, comforters, um, things like that. And then I'm gonna go and buy a laundry basket, like a laundry basket from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put stuff in it like dish towels, pot holders, some silverware, just some cheap silverware from the Dollar Tree to start them off. Silverware, some bath towels. I'm going to go through our bath towels and give him some bath towels. Now he is moving in with 2 roommates, and the thing is, none of them they don't have anything. So I wish them luck. So they should have. Now this would have been my plan, but I'm a thinking person. I'm always thinking of a plan before I execute something. I mean, I even did that when I lived at home with my parents, and I knew I was approaching my 18th birthday, which my dad said I couldn't move out on my own till I was 18. But when I was like 16 and 17, I would buy stuff like bath towels and sheets and different things for your kitchen. So when I turned 18, I turned 18 in August, and then moved out that following October. I almost had everything that I needed, and then my boyfriend was getting a place together, and he had the furniture and everything. Good night, Deborah. Thank you for staying this long. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd want to move to Texas too. I heard it's really nice there. I'll do that. I will do that. I'll even do a shop with me and show you the shopping halls. Because if you go on my channel, you can see where my sister, that was starting life all over again, um, got her apartment, and I did my sister's empty apartment tour, which was really nice. Now I'm supposed to go back and show, now that she got furniture and all her appliances in her bedroom and stuff like that. I'm supposed to go back and do another video. Now the good thing about that, I had a coworker at work that was moving to Italy, and she sold her house and she was trying to downsize on a lot of stuff, and she gave my sister a lot of stuff. I went on the what is that website, Marketplace, and found her like dinette table and four chairs for like $40, cocktail and end tables for your couch for like $30. So she was able to get a lot of good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to make sure, I'm gonna do that tutorial. Oh wow, that was a good idea, Dana. At 12 years old, I mean, who would have thought? Start preparing and prepping then. Yep. So by the time you turned 18, you had everything you needed. That was me at like I said, at 16 and 17. I was working a little part-time after school job, and same thing. I would just save my money and save my money. I couldn't have a bank account because they didn't you couldn't open up bank accounts when you were minors, but I would just stash the money in my room and pray my sister didn't find it. Hey, Sandy, how are you, love? Thanks for coming. Yeah, I would have to. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dana. At 12 years old to start saving, doing a hope chest. I didn't think about anything like that, but that's pretty cool. How are you doing today, Sandy? I'm good. I'm good. And we're actually just about getting ready to get off. We were just talking about our kids and our kids growing up, and talking about ourselves growing up when we moved out on our own into our own places, and a couple people in the chat that were in the service, what branch of service they were in and different things like that. You lived in some foreign countries or overseas also, didn't you, Sandy? I think. Hey, Simply Carla Jones, how are you? Welcome to the live. Let's see, Dana, I had a savings account. Mom opened me one. I worked in Hayfields and worked at McDonald's. I saved all my money, purchased my first home for $6,500, moved it to my dad's land. Wow. Wow. Now that was awesome. That was awesome. Hey, Style for Life, how are you today? Welcome to the live chat. So, this was supposed to be a healthy lifestyle and support group chat, but it kind of turned out to be something just casual conversation. So, I think I'm gonna go back on later and change the title. So, welcome. So glad everybody could come in. Brazil. You lived in Brazil. Wow. Oh, you worked in Brazil. That's amazing. How are you doing today, Carla? You're struggling to keep up on the journey? What sort of issues are you having? What are you struggling with? I'm chewing this piece of gum. I apologize, but my throat is dry. What are you struggling with, Carla? Because I know you can do it. I think my biggest struggle so far has been staying consistent. It's like I'll get the eating routine down and everything, and then I will automatically be at work and go and buy some sort of junk food. Okay, I feel you, Carla. I've been struggling too. Yeah, that's me. I have good days, I have bad days. Yeah. For me, I think when I did that little getaway with my husband, now mind you, did the getaway, ate great. I didn't eat any foods that I really shouldn't been eating. I mean, it was more like chicken and vegetables and things like that. But I did not eat any junk food or anything like that. That's so true, 1SP. And for those, some of those, that's why we're trying to support each other. But I can't get over, it's like I gotta have that one bag of potato chips. I just gotta get those potato chips every day. But half of, let's see, like last week, maybe Wednesday, and while we were away, I didn't get any junk food or anything like that. I haven't had any this week. I've been doing good. I did a breakfast meal prep, and I did make that on a video where I did the overnight oats. And let me tell you, those overnight oats, when I warmed them up in the microwave, they were delicious. So this morning I ate the blueberry lemon one. And when you warm it up, the blueberries, they heat up and they kind of explode a little bit. So the blueberry juices mix in with the yogurt and the lemon. It was so good. Blueberry lemon. It was just, I can't explain it. Words just can't explain it. It was that good. I loved it. The only thing that I would recommend to anyone that's going to try and make the overnight oats, take yourself a little bit of extra milk, because when you warm it up in the microwave, the oats, they kind of stick together a little bit, and you need something to kind of like loosen it up. The yogurt does it, but it still gets a little thick. But it was really good. It was delicious. It was really good. I loved it. I have one left, and the egg frittata, that I made, it was really, really delicious too. I took that to work and I added a little salsa on top of that. Now, yesterday I did a video. I didn't upload it yet. I got to edit. I did a video on healthy muffin. It's a oatmeal banana muffin with fruit, and it's like three different types of muffins. With one has blueberry, one has apple, and one has strawberries. So I got to upload that video. Yes, you're going to love the oatmeal strawberry. I mean, the lemon blueberry one. It is. It's really, really good. Really good. No, he didn't, Carla. No, he didn't. See, that's what I'm saying. You want your support group within your family, and you want them to support you in everything, but then they get sidetracked and forget what your goal is, and it's like you can't resist. If that was me and it was ice cream, I wouldn't have been able to resist strawberry ice cream. It's my favorite. If my husband said, "Oh, well, let's just go for some ice cream. You've been doing good." No, I don't want to go for the ice cream. Let me let me do my goal. Let me accomplish a goal for 1 month. Give me that 30 days, and then maybe I'll treat myself to something and get that ice cream. I mean, that was the same thing with my husband. Today, he brings home fried chicken. They had a Fat Tuesday at the Fat Tuesday Mardi Gras luncheon at his job, and he brings home the leftover chicken, and it's chicken from this place here in Pittsburgh that I really love. And he tells me, "I brought you home some fried chicken," and I'm like, "I can't eat fried chicken right now." So what I did was I took a piece of the chicken, I peeled the skin off, I chopped it up, and I put it with some lettuce, tomato, and cucumber, and made me a salad. But still, that chicken was cooked in grease, which is what I didn't want. Yes, exactly. I so I mean, I just took the one piece, chopped it up, and ate it that way. And then I told him, I was like, "Well, I bought all that food and stuff, went grocery shopping, did the shopping haul, did the cleaning, the organizing of the refrigerator, and you bring home fried chicken, and I have food in there that I already cooked." Ooh, the biscuits, mashed potatoes, and gravy. I like to take the biscuits and just, when I go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, I'll just get the gravy and some biscuits, and I'll split the biscuits on a plate and then just pour the gravy all over it. Mmm, that's delicious. Good for you, Sandy. So Sandy said there was KFC biscuits and gravy on the counter, and she walked right by it and prepared her healthy meal. Girl, fight the power. Oh yeah, Popeyes, that's a different story. You rock. That's all right. But I am going to now tomorrow. Tomorrow when I get, let's see. Okay, I got to film my one heart health tablescape, and then when I come home, tomorrow, I'm going to at least start dicing up my vegetables and oven roast them. That's me. I can't resist the ice cream. Ice cream and potato chips is my two weakness. I can't resist those two items. I like to take my ice cream. Well, first I like to crumble up some chips, put them in the bottom of the bowl, put the ice cream on top, and then put some more chips on top of the ice cream. It's like that sweet and salty, and I like that crunch factor. Yeah, you can resist it, but it's we all know it's a mental thing. So mentally, you just gotta psych yourself up and say, I'm not gonna do it. But then I know it's like you don't want to hurt that other person's feeling, but you're just going to have to say next time, nope, I don't want it. I'm good, and just walk away. Cause that's what I'll do. Some I was like, nah, I'm good, and then I'll just walk away, walk in another room, and just count. Yeah, I like sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Wait a minute, is that my nephew? Is that my nephew in the chat? Is that my nephew, Bug? Everybody say hello to Bug. That's my nephew in the chat. How you doing, sweetie? Thank you for the words of encouragement. I'm getting there. Yeah, Carla, you just gotta keep pushing. You'll get there. I mean, it's gonna take a while. The main thing is that you took the initiative and said, I'm gonna do this. I can do this. I mean, like we said in the first video, if you fall off, just get back up and jump back on. This is only your first 30 days. So nobody expect everybody to like be the expert and get through the first month completely, like me. I knew. I mean, me, I'll go some days that I'm doing good and then I'm not so good. And then I'll go some days doing good, then I'm not so good. But I guarantee you, March 1st, that'll be my true jumping off month to where I'm totally focused. It's like the first 30 days are hard. And then after that, I become a little bit more focused. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to start landscaping with and for my children. I will look around and check for you. What areas are you trying to do landscaping? Now, most of these people in the live chat, they live in different states all over. They're in California. No, not California. They're in what? The southern states. I think one was in Oklahoma. But what area are you trying to start your landscaping business at? I can check around with some of my friends to get you some customers line up. And do you have your own equipment? And if you got my phone number, you can just hit me up. You live you live in Penn Hills out here where I'm at. That's pretty cool. If you want, look for me on my IG page and send me a message and I'll get back with you. Are you on Instagram? And then I can get back with you. That's my great nephew, everybody. My firstborn niece, Shantae, is his his mother. And he is looking for words of encouragement. He's trying to find his way in life now and make himself a better man for his children. Oh, you're out here with your dad. That's cool. So 1SP, can you say a prayer for my nephew that's in the chat solo? 1 second. Can you please say a prayer for him? Solo Bug Mans. That's my nephew that's trying to put his life in the right direction, which I pray for everyone, even when no one knows that I'm praying for them. I pray for happiness and safety and security for all my family members. Are you on Instagram, Book? Yeah, I'm. That's kind of what I'm doing. Is the intermittent fasting. So I'll do the intermittent fasting where I'll eat. Let's see, what was my cutoff? For me, my intermittent fasting, I forgot what my times were because see, I haven't been doing it right. Oh, 12 and 12. So no, 8 and 16. 8 and 16. So I give myself an 8-hour window to eat and a 16-hour window of not eating. Okay, let me look on this phone and I'm going to find you on Instagram. He just dropped his Instagram in the chat. 1SP. Oh, you know what? I don't have Instagram on this phone, but wait, I'm going to take a screenshot of your Instagram. Okay. So I got it. I'm going to Instagram you tonight. Send you a message. Hey, Dirt Diggers, how are you doing today? But yeah, so it's like you just gotta get back on track. And also don't forget March 1st is your 30-day check-in video. So make sure you do your 30-day check-in um, video for March 1st. And I just realized there is a lot of collabs on March 1st. So we have mine and Sandy, healthy weight loss, 90 day journey, video number 2 that's due on March 1st. The blue and white tablescape is due on March 1st. Um, Diva designing on a dime, I believe hers is March 1st, where you're supposed to clean like your foyer or hallway entryway area. Those are the 3 that I know. And I think it's a 4th one. I can't think of it. So I'm trying to decide in my head. Oh, okay. So mine and Sandy's, ours at 7 p.m. So that's perfect for 7 p.m. I just got to see what time the blue and white tablescape one is due, with Cynthia, She's So Blessed, and Mysterious Alberta. And then the other one that Diva Designing on a Dime is doing. I need to see what times those those 2 are. A matter of fact, let's look here. while we have you ladies on. Are you guys participating in well, mostly Sandy and Carla. Are you guys participating in either of those? I already have my blue and white tablescape ready. It's so pretty. I can't wait to show everybody. I think it's so pretty. And it wasn't even a planned tablescape. It was actually a tablescape that I was going to already do because I'm changing my colors in my living room to, let's see, blue, gray, white. Here's one of my pillows. One of my blue and white pillows that I got at Dollar General for $8. I got this pillow for $8 at Dollar General. I found this little owl the other day. Where did I find him? Burlington's for $5.99. And you guys already saw, Mr. Frog that I got on my getaway with the hubby, and he bought me that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start cleaning my area over there to participate in the one with oh, thank you, Dana, to participate in the one with Kim, because she always supports me and do collabs with me. So I always try and do and participate in as many of her challenges that I can. I always try and support those that support me when I can. It's hard sometimes. It's like you can't do every single collab as much as you would want to, although some people do it, and I don't see where. Thank you, Dana. I don't see where they have the time. I just got to find the balance. Just like today, the Get It Done challenge. I didn't even realize that. Oh, the other challenge for March 1st is the Seasonal Reef Challenge with Pam at Creative Homescaping. So there's Pam with Creative Homescaping, the Seasonal Reef Challenge, the 90-day health progress check-in with me and Sandy, the blue and white tablescape with mysterious Alberta and Cynthia. So she's so blessed. Oh, okay. So Kim's is until March 3rd. I had that date wrong. So yes, I got time to still do that. And I might even have time to make, now I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to have time to make that reef. I'm going to sit up here and be lying to myself. Yes, it can get very expensive and time consuming. So luckily, I've been really, really lucky at finding things at the thrift store. Like for instance, my table scape that I just did for the blue and white tablescape. I found the dishes at the thrift store, and they were, let's see, 75 cents per place setting. So it was the dinner plate, the salad plate, and then there was a saucer. And they also had the cups. I didn't want the cups though. I didn't get them. They were selling them 25 cents each. So I got a total of one, two, three, four, $5 for 3, 6, 9, 18-piece set for $5 for my table, and the other items I already had in my home. I'm really learning how to shop my home real good. What did I miss here? Mm, the frog. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's really hard, especially if you, like me, I work Monday through Friday. So, except for every other week, I'll get one extra day off. But I work 9 hour days. So it's like my day starts at um, 5 o'clock every morning. Yeah, it could get really expensive. That's why I say thrift store, thrift store, thrift stores. Okay, so it's every Tuesday for the month of March. Cool. Hey, Aisha! Aisha's in the house. What's up? I was thinking about you today, Aisha. And well, actually, I was thinking about you last night. I made another healthy breakfast recipe. I just haven't uploaded it. I just filmed it last night, and I just got to go in and see if I need to cut anything out and put it together. And then I'm going to, what I was telling my husband, what I'm going to do is every Sunday, I'm going to upload a breakfast. And then I'm going to try every Wednesday upload lunch and dinner, because most of the items that I use for dinner can be incorporated into lunch. So when I do my meal prep for a dinner, it's like if I'm gonna oven roast some vegetables, I'll oven roast a large pan and cook them, and then split them up in individual containers, or leave everything in one large container. So Aisha, tell me, how have you been doing on your journey so far? We were all talking about, me, Sandy, and Carla. We were truthful that we've been struggling a little. So how's things been going for you? Yeah, I know I've been struggling, but now that I'm on track with the meal prep, it's perfect. Like this morning, I packed my lunch the night before. I had my overnight oats. I had a banana. Then for lunch, I had a ham sandwich on 12 grain bread, lettuce and tomatoes, and then I had some cucumbers on the side. And oh, for snack, I ate the other half of the banana. Good. That's good. Yep. Try making the oats. And what I was telling everybody in the chat before you came on, if you're going to take the overnight oats with you to work, and you're going to warm them up in the microwave, take yourself a little bit of extra milk. So once you warm it up, add a little bit of milk and stir it up. But I was telling them the blueberry lemon one, it's like an explosion of like a blueberry cobbler. It was so good. I could not believe how good it was. So yeah, make sure you do that. And for the egg frittata, if you try that recipe, I would put it in whatever dish and layer a piece of paper towel or a napkin over it to help with the moisture. When it's microwave, it'll leave the moisture in. The paper towel will do that. And the only thing I haven't ate, or my husband, is the egg McMuffin, which I'll be taking that in the morning. That's what I'll be taking in the morning. My egg McMuffin sandwich. And then after that, Friday. Well, no, I think tomorrow I'll take another thing of yogurt, because it says eat in three. They want you to eat them in 3 to 4 days. So I'll eat that tomorrow, and then the English muffin, I'll take that to work with me on Friday. Yeah, you should try it. It's so easy. Yeah, if you layer something with with a napkin, now you can even dampen the napkin a little, not saturate it, but damp it and lay it over it, and it kind of keeps the steam going down into the food instead of escaping. Like if it's uncovered, the steam is escaping up and out. But if you got the napkin, it's staying in. Hey, Pat, how are you? Welcome, Styles by Pat. How are you doing today? Well, let's see. It's day, I think it's almost daytime where you're at. It's almost night for us. Good night, Dana. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much for coming, Dana. I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you're doing better. Well wishes to you. Now you're going to have me checking up on you all the time. Yeah, you just came in, Pat, and I'm getting ready to jump off, but I am glad that you stopped by. How are you? I am so sorry that I missed your table. Was that you doing the tablescape or was that my styles, my color? Yeah, 9:29 a.m. where you're at. And it is 8:30 p.m. where we're at. And I think it's even a time difference for Aisha. Aisha, I think it's what? Is it 7:30 where you're at? I think you're an hour ahead of me. Your Central Standard Time, Aisha. So yeah, you're an hour ahead of me. Like Stephanie's an hour ahead, an hour after. She's an hour after me. Are you Central Standard Time? Yes, Central. So you're like an hour ahead of me. It's 8:30 here, so it's 7:30 there. Hello, the little blue fly. How are you? Yeah, yep. So, well, ladies and gents, I'm going to get ready and hop off this live. I've been on here since about 5 minutes to 7, and I got to get up early, an early day, and I'm tired. The bottom line is I'm tired. So thank you guys for coming in. Thanks for coming in, Pat. Even though we're getting ready to hop off, I do appreciate you you coming to my live stream. I really appreciate that. And I guess I'll see everybody's video March 1st that's participating in your 30-day checkup. And I look forward to seeing everybody that's going to participate in the upcoming collabs and everything. I'm really looking forward to the blue and white tablescape. So, Sandy, you look around your house and see what you can find so you can do that tablescape on the 1st because I'm looking forward to it. I love the blue and white tablescape. Yep. Yes. Thank you, Pat. I hope you do. So, with that being said, I'm going to say good night to everybody. Thank you guys for coming. And Sandy, guess what? No buffering. I got my new phone. I got my internet speed increased. My phone did not buffer one time. Yay! Problem solved. I was getting so sick of that. Yep. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye. Now I got to figure out how to exit out. There we go. Good night, everybody.